Everyone, and welcome to the first Next Generation Sanitation Knowledge Hub feature. My name is Jean-Wally Collin, and today we're delighted to have with us Mr. Michael Nyame Acquah, the co-founder and research coordinator for the Water Sanitation and Hygiene Network. So before we dive into our conversation, let me give you a brief introduction to the NGS Knowledge Hub. So the hub aims to create a network of professionals and raise awareness about next generation sanitation technologies across Africa in the face of challenges such as water scarcity and high infrastructure costs. And so the hub targets a wide array of stakeholders, including buyers, manufacturers, and policymakers, and advocates, of course. And it provides them with resources and tools such as comprehensive continental data on next generation sanitation, as well as insights and curated research and publication. And finally, it gives them access to partnership opportunities. And with this series of features that we're starting today, our goal is really to highlight personalities and innovators in the water and sanitation industries across Africa. So now let's get started with our interview. And first of all, Mr. Acquah, thank you for joining us today. And to start, could you please tell us a bit more about yourself and your background?
All right, thank you very much. I'm happy to be part of this wonderful program. As you said, I'm Michael Nyame Acquah from Ghana. I'm a co-founder and a research coordinator for the Wash Network, organization dedicated to promoting sustainable water, sanitation, and hygiene practices here in Ghana. And our focus is mainly on the youth, because we believe the youth will serve as agents of change in their various communities and their homes. I hold a master's degree in water supply and environmental sanitation from the University of Science and Technology here in Ghana, and also a bachelor degree in water sanitation from University of Cape Coast. Currently, I'm working as a field engineer for the Gamma Sanitation project, where I supervise the construction of household toilets for low-income communities. The toilets that we build is the bi-digester toilet. Again, I hold a membership for International Water Association, and I serve as a management committee member for the resource-oriented sanitation specialist group. So I'm someone who is committed to promoting sustainable practices that will improve the health and well-being of communities around the world. So this is a bit about myself. Thank you.
Thank you for that. And as you said, as the co-founder and research coordinator of the WASH Network, can you share with us a bit more about what your role entails and the kind of work that you do for the network?
Okay, thank you. As a co-founder and a research coordinator, my role is most often we realize that together with my co-founder, there are so many environmental issues in our communities, and realize that if we, the youth, we don't pick up upon ourselves to help solve these problems, it will be there, and we'll continue to blame the government or the leaders on these pertaining issues. So what we do is that we organize the youth, most of the times volunteers. We give them the knowledge on the reason for them to volunteer in the course of in the field of the WASH, water, sanitation, and hygiene. So we educate them, we enhance their capacity, we organize trainings for schools.
Michael, thank you for explaining the role that you play as a co-founder and research coordinator at the WASH Network. Now, could you please explain to us a bit more what the impact of the WASH Network has been over the years, and if you could share with us some examples of, for example, a few of its biggest achievements in the past few years?
All right, thank you for the question. As an organization, we were able to collaborate with an international organization, that's the Extra Miles Ministries in USA. They provided us with the WAPI indicators. It was an indicator that we provided, or we went to a low-income community where the source of water was a stream, and used for illegal mining activities, their water bodies were destroyed. So as part of our initiative, where we contacted the organization, and they provided us with these indicators, where we send these indicators to the community and indicated them how they have to treat their water before usage. So the basic principle was heating the water, boiling the water to reach some certain temperature in order to render the microorganisms inactive so that they can use the water for their basic use. So that was one of the achievements. And the other achievement was, as an organization, we're able to put up a project where we submitted to the WACI competition. And unfortunately, we were selected as one of the best projects to have been submitted to the organization, to the competition. And our project was basically on encouraging hand hygiene and hand washing in schools, and treating the wastewater for another purpose, such as cleaning, such as flushing, such as for irrigational activities. So as part of this, we as an organization felt that there's something that we have to do to also minimize the pollution that the environment is being faced, because we realize that wastewater is often being discharged into the environment, discharged into water bodies, leading to eutrophication, causing stress to the aquatic organisms and all that. So that was a project that we came up with, and we were able to present during the competition. Even though we didn't come out as the ultimate winners, the fact that we are being selected and the fact that we're able to share our knowledge to the world was something that was very remarkable. Again, also we engage in so many projects, as in the hand hygiene projects. And one of the key things we do is that we try to encourage the males or the boys in the school, we realize that mostly during menstrual period, ladies normally don't come to school because of the mockery the guys or the students give to them, because they feel that once there's blood coming from their body, they don't want to come to the class because they are shy, probably if by mistake. So we try to educate the youth, as in both the males and the ladies, that it's a natural phenomenon and not something that they have to, at least they have to bear with them, that is something that is with women. So they don't have to at least tease them. So we try to enhance their capacity to know the essence of what the role that they can play to help the ladies to feel at home or to feel safe coming to school during their menstrual period. And also one of the achievements we are happy about is that we've able to enhance the capacity of individuals, the volunteers. We try to enhance their capacity before any project that we embark. And this is something that we are very happy about, because there are people who come on board, they'll be like, I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to enter a community. I don't know how to educate people. How can I be part? But we're able to at least guide them, train them, and now at least they're able to initiate projects on their own or even with our organization. Thank you.
Well, thank you for your answer, and congratulations on your achievements. It's really inspiring to see what the network is undertaking and the impact it's able to have on the community. So to conclude our exchange, I have a few questions regarding the NGS Knowledge Hub, and it's a two-part question. First, what do you think, or what do you see as a role for the NGS Knowledge Hub playing in the WASH ecosystem? And the second question is, how do you think the network can benefit from this NGS Knowledge Hub?
Sorry, please, can you come again with the question? I didn't really hear you.
The first part is, what role do you see the NGS Knowledge Hub playing in the WASH ecosystem? And the second part of the question is, how do you think your network can benefit from this Knowledge Hub?
Okay, what I think the NGS, the role that they will play to benefit is the community or the entire world is once we are coming up or bringing up youth from various communities, various countries to share their idea about the sanitation or wash situations in their community, is an opportunity or to create a platform for us to learn from other country or other perspectives, because, you know, sanitation issues mostly are different from settings, different from regions, and the technologies being applied in different community can be transferred to it. Someone can get that idea and transfer the same idea to his community to also make a meaningful input or improvements in their community. So I think it's a very good call. And as an organization, as a youth-led organization, we have this platform. We were able to also share our ideas so that the outside world will also help. And maybe probably, I'm sure people who are also interested in the WASH will get to know about us, maybe collaborate with us so that we can also initiate some projects within our community or in our country. And also, I think what I'm doing here, if someone sees this on the platform, it might also encourage him to also take up that initiative in their various settings.
Well, thank you so much, Mr. Acquah, for your time and for sharing your insights and experiences with us today. It's really been a pleasure learning about the work the WASH Network is doing and really the impact it's having on its communities. And to our audience, thank you for joining us for this first edition of the NGS Knowledge Hub feature.
All right. Thank you.